For Africa, we have land, surface, then we have water. 36% of the land in Africa, all right, African land, 36% is owned by foreigners.
Hello, my amazing viewers. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Agapen TV. You're right on Agapen TV. You're right there with the man of God, the Prophet Uebert Angel. Prophet Angel has given warning before concerning giving the Chinese land in Africa, and now it's causing so much trouble in Zambia. This is an interesting video you need to watch. Let's quickly dive into that and listen what Prophet Uebert Angel said and the harm is causing to the Zambia government. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thank you guys for listening.
Would hear me clearly. So 36% is owned by foreigners. Do you know how much China owns of African land? 7%. No. People don't get this. We're talking about a foreign country owning land in Africa. That doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the people, Republic of China. Now they're not getting this. That's 186,000 square miles. Let me just show you that. The total area of Africa is approximately 1.2 billion acres, of which 71% is covered by land, 29% is covered by water. The total area of land that China owns in Africa is approximately 186,000 square miles. That's 465,000 square kilometers. I don't know if they're getting this. That's close. Of course, the United Kingdom is 243 or some square kilometers. That means they own the size of Britain inside Africa. Wow. Now, if the water rights pass through their land, if they have the water, they have the water rights there. They can control that. There is no ability for anyone in Africa here to chase China out. I'm by no means saying China should be chased out of the country. I'm not saying they're controlling the water rights. I'm trying to tell you how people already control your land now. Are they evil? No, they found loopholes. But those who loopholes are lining up with the prophets that God has given. I don't know if you're getting this. I bought land somewhere, over 150 hectares, over 150 hectares of land somewhere. And after I had done that, the first tract of land we bought, one time we went back in there with our teams and we find the Chinese people in there with their helmets, everyone taking samples. They'd already dug up somewhere, and the moment they saw us, they ran. Yeah, they ran. And I remember the member of parliament just a few years later said, "You know that land of yours?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, what are you using it for?" So I told him some other story. He said, "Do you know there is gold there?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "I have no idea what you're talking about." But we had seen these guys come in there when we were not there and try to take samples every time, and they're smart. Because we didn't know who owned that land. We didn't fence it until we said, "You know what? Fence it around." Because they are prospecting, you know. Yeah. Are you getting this now?
Yes, sir.
Hope you are getting it.
You're getting it, sir.
So, if you look at UK alone, it owns huge tracts of land in Sierra Leone. UK and France, they are already controlling land in Africa. To you, to the average person, they want to mine. They want to farm. You gotta ask President Mugabe what happened when he was doing the land reform program. There were so many farmers that had maize showing in the farm. In the middle, there'll be a mine for gold or diamonds. Shafts there. We got another land again a few months back. And they said, "Do you know this place you call your office? What was there?" I said, "What do you mean was here?" So that was the house of this man. That's the first shaft for gold that he was using. He would act as if he was in his house. So the land was there, looked like the man was building his house. The land was there, looked as if they are actually doing farming. Yet inside the farm, they were looking for something beyond the maize. So the Lord said, "I've already seen, and I'm making you see what people are not seeing." that this land that they're leaving, letting go of the land and not even considering what will be there. Nobody here, if you talk to someone and say we are selling water, they will say, water is everywhere. Imagine that over 70% of the world is water. And yet the water that you see there is salt water from the sea. You can't drink it. Oh yeah, Israel has managed to do it. They have done reverse osmosis. They have done distillation. They are able to drink the water from the sea. You forgot one thing there. There is one problem. It requires more energy, consumption to do that process. That it will not be worth it after they change the water and it's now drinkable. It will cost more than the water you see now. To the point that this hydrogen cars you're waiting for will never be anything. You think they're going to be cheap because it's water. You have another thing coming. You think they don't know? You think that they don't want to just bring it? It's going to be cheap. You just take tap water and put it in there. You crazy. It's going to be very difficult. They know it. Some people are not getting it. Let me read Lamentations 5 verse number 1 in the Message Bible. Lamentations 5 verse number 1 in the Message Bible. Remember, O Lord, all we have been through. Study our plight, our problems, our predicament, the black mark we have made in history. Our precious land has been given to outsiders. No, they didn't get that. Our homes to foreigners. Orphans we are, not a father in sight. Our mothers not better than widows. We have to pay to drink our own water. I don't know if you're getting this.
Yes, sir.
Now it says our own water. We are nothing but slaves, bullied and bowed, worn out and without any rest. We sold ourselves to Assyria and Egypt just to get something to eat. Our parents sinned and are no more. And now we are paying for the wrongs they did. Slaves rule over us. There is no escape from their grip. He is describing a moment when even water that belongs to them is no longer theirs. He is not saying water is for sale. He is saying the water was free because it was my land. But I never knew the land was not mine. I want to show you something. And here it has nothing to do with China so that you get your markers correct. I want to show you what the Chinese owned farmland in America is. It is near, let me show you.
This is a pit of an abandoned chrome mine in Ruchanyo community in Shurugwi. The Chinese are mining right in the villages, very close to people's houses, leaving these pits that have become death traps to people in the area. This homestead is less than 100 meters from where the Chinese were mining. This has become a habit of the miners. When they get what they want, they abandon the pits filled with deep water without reclaiming or securing them. People from the communities are afraid to speak because it is alleged that the Chinese are working with top people in the government. Only one person from the raw community agreed to speak on condition that we don't show his face or disclose his identity.
Mune zvicherwa zvakawanda maChina ari kuchera nzvimbo dzakasiyana siyana, but the challenge yekuti achera maChina anotora minerals oyinda nzvimbo dzinozosara dzakangoshama dzokuti anenge adova dangerous. Nzvimbo idzodzo munongosara mune mvura dzimwe dzavanenge vatobata dzabuda pasi. Mazivhu anongosara zvokuti area yacho iyo yose inozoguma chero mafuro emombe vane pasisina angova mazivhu, mazitombo akaburiswa pasi. Saka ndezvimwe zvinhu zviri kukanganisa even environment yedu muno muShurugwi.
About 20 kilometers along Shurugwi-Zvishawane Road, a Chinese company is mining right in a villager's yard, and they've already dug deep pits. The company has already destroyed the villagers' fence to create an entrance for their vehicles. In all this, the villager has no one to turn to.
Pavangoda kushanda vanoshanda vakavhara rwizi kuboterekwa vane nzvimbo yavakatosaita kushanda but rwizi ruru all along raibatsira vanhu vakawanda nzvimbo yakavharwa ndobva vatanga kushanda so mvura haichakwanisa kuyerera sezvayaiita ichibatsira vanhu vari kuzasi kuri kushandwa nemachina. Mvura haichadosviki ikoko. Kune vanhu vaiwana mvura dzekushandisa, vaiwacha, vaita zvakasiyana siyana ikoko, even magadheni. Vanhu havachatokwanisa kurima chero miriwo yavo because mvura yakabatwa nemachina kumusoro. Vakuishandisa pane zvavari kuita. Then vari zasi vagara vaiwana mvura havasina kana anything, havasina mvura. Yavakuyerera manje ishoma but still ine machemicals. So haichaiti chero kuishandisa sezvainge yaimboitwa kudhara. Haichatoshandisiki because iri kutoerera yavashoma but ine chemical, so yava dangerous.
The Dunroven waterfalls were a tourist attraction in the area, and they've also been affected by the river blocking. We tried to interview a man who was also affected by the river blocking, but he refused to speak on camera, so we decided to record the conversation without revealing his face.
Sasuka kuchina mvura mairi kichino sa adha kuchina mvura.
But zvosvika posei manje chikundiro chiri pavari.
Aiwa, Israel when machifa alikoka afa kusumuka. Sikuti bva kwambota pa bridge apa. Vakasimuka vakauya. Se mvura yavashoma. Tiri kuti mvura yakamira apa kati wati mvura yakamira apa nditi. Saka kana mvura mvura isingamira apa wati hawo kuno kwakanaka. Taichimwa kuti mvura yakafoka kupi kumusoro kuno. Saka ko zvino yavha ko zvekuti munyazi munhu wese wakunyazo kuona. Vanobva kunze kwenyika pa South Africa vaibva kupi matonzi vaibuya pabopo mai vachiraramira pabopo paripi ndo ravharo zvinova zvine simba raMP. MP ndiye aakushandisa power iri kuti isa mvura ipi achipiwa masikavheta achipiwa zvanodi achibhenefita iye. Saka hazvikwanisi kuti taure isu kuti saka mvura iyi yazoita sei uko kunani wacho handiziva.
Saka vakuru ndivanenge vakavhara mvura kumusoro.
Bosi takana tine bepa renangirika kunangiroko pa mutauni kundonangire ema ndikanga ndairi director vakauya kuno kure ema onkuru ema akatoza kuti mvura yakafambwa papi tikafamba kusvika akatovharisa mvura nhasi mvura ndobva paita almost a week mvura yakudi ko zvino mvura vakazouya zvemene vachivhara n'anga dzikatopoinda uko vakatopisana nemachaina munizviza vachida kubvura zvanditi mvura masekiriti vachipisana nemasekiriti nemachaina ndobva tovuyavo. Saka kubva ipapo hapana munhu akazosvidi akazofambira nhau dzacho. Saka zvinonetsa kuti udzisimudzire uri one dzinoda kutaurwa neruzhinji rwevanhu vanhu visa kompleni yavo indaibva neema chiti kuti tikushayiwa mvura tine mamaini wokuno asi ndinaona kuti ishoma yakawanda ndoda mvura yakawandisa zvakadii mangwana unotaura semvura ikasi iri kubva papi pako gwedzerwa nayo mvura.